Hello. Hi, chat. Okay. I. Okay. I don't know why my closed captions aren't working. Okay, wait. Are you good now? Yay! Okay. So I have my not so great camera, and I was trying to get my better camera, but there was some kind of an update on camera, like the camera hub thing, and it was like we had an issue with the update, and then it just deleted the program entirely. So that's not really very helpful. But hi, are you all in your PJs or your comfy clothes? We have a massive blanket, and somewhere on these many ends is a tapestry needle. Deleting the program seems like an overreaction. Just a little. Just a tiny bit. And then in here, this was the big thing I had full of yarn. And now it's not so full of yarn, and instead it's full of squares that have been blocked. But where? So if you're like, why can't you do this in your office? Because it's a king-size blanket. And I need to figure out my shirt says, "Dear bed, I love you." I love that. Okay. Let me... So... it goes this way. This is why having my diagram is good. Yeah. Goes this way. So then my tapestry needle, I don't know why I left it on this. It might not even be on this. I might have to go and find it. Hi, Sharn. So, in exciting news, I shared a picture in Discord, but I finished this blanket, like all the squares, and I actually had enough yarn. I was like about to go out and panic buy another skein of 2 colors. I didn't need it. I had enough. I mathed correctly. Which is a pretty big win in my book. And you might be like, oh my god, Megan, what is with all of these ends? Well, that's how I'm attaching the blanket. I think I'm going to need to go grab scissors, though. I'm using ends to weave the squares together instead of, like, doing any kind of chaining or anything like that, or slip stitching, because I think that it makes it much more seamless and pretty. Hi, Petrichor. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get scissors. And I guess a tapestry needle. A sharp one. So, 1 moment. Hi. Okay. Scissors. Tapestry needle. And this is the biggest blocking board ever. These are the last squares on the board. I'm not going to get this far, but I wanted to show you how big it was because I think it's hilarious. James helped me make it. Okay. I think that's all I need. Okay. Hi, happy pajama party day. A block of wood with pins. It actually has a lot of little holes drilled into it too. We made a template, if you will, and we drilled holes every like inch. So that way I could use it for whatever size blocking I needed now or in the future. Hi, girls. Come here. Hi. Do you want to come hang out? They're like, what are you doing? Okay. Row 3. I feel like I could actually put this on here. Hi. Everyone would love to see you. Let's go to Canva. Hi. Oh my gosh, do I have to tell everyone how sweet you girls were yesterday? Huh? No? They're like, no. Actually, Mom, don't tell them. So last night, I was sitting on the couch with them, and they ended up, Pippin was on one side and Artie was on the other. And then I was able to, Pippin like climbed over me to the side that Artie was on and was like, oh hey. and kind of like she gave her kisses. I can show you all. Oh, that's big. This is a blanket. I guess I can leave it like that. I don't know. I can put it slightly over chat. That's okay. Oh, but that's covering Pokemon. Put it, I don't know. Hold on. We're gonna move a couple things. There we go. That's fine. Well, Pokemon can move down here. Good call. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we need this guy, right? Nope. It's the green one. This guy. I could also probably weave in a couple of ends as we go for things that was the other thing I was gonna get. Oh. Clips. Clippies. I always want to hear something stupid. Yeah. I need this like this. To remember its month. What do you mean? With the... Can I make this bigger? Make chat a little bigger. Ha! Fabulous. So what I did with the chart over there is each color star represents like a square, if you will. And then I have it here too, and I'm kind of like going back and forth between chat and my guide. So basically, like, this is the top. And you can tell which way things are supposed to go just based on the pattern. Like, here's the pattern without all the all the stars on it. So like this one here, the orange, I couldn't freaking think of the color. The orange has to go against the green like this. And so then we're going to like seam them together. But it would really help if I had my little clips, so I might go grab those real quick. Don't know pattern that result in what you're looking for. I mean, so you technically, knitting cannot be replicated in crochet. However, like you said, there is a way of doing a stitch that looks exactly like a knit stitch, so then yes, you can make crochet look like knitting. And if that's what they were asking, like, no, you cannot knit. I mean, I guess you could knit with crochet hooks, but that would be really difficult. Let me get those clips real quick. Alright, I don't have the exact clips, but I've got close enough clips. Close enough clips are going to work for us today. That's just how that goes. People are dumb, though. Visually matching it, yeah. The letter is doing something similar. I mean, I could if I needed to, but I didn't. Maybe I should have, like, this is row 3B or whatever, but I didn't. Gave up trying to help, yeah. I don't blame you. Some people are, it makes me think of, I don't know if you've seen The Good Place, but it's like the whole, no, my thing is different and you don't understand, like, meme, where they're basically like saying the same thing but differently. And it just ends up with like people being like, no, you're wrong, I'm right. And it's like, we're saying the same thing. You just don't understand. The squares could start to match. Yeah. When I was doing temperature blanket stuff, I had things on almost like a blocking board that I had them like in order. And because I also had the temperature and like the weather marked down, I could always match stuff up. It probably ended up with me making like more squares or hexagons than I needed to at times, because maybe I like misplaced something. But like depending on the kind that you're doing, you could even like almost like string them together, if that makes sense. Like I always think of like, oh, what kind of pattern are you doing again? Someone else actually commented with the same designer's link to her blog on how to do the stitch. Some people just don't want to read. Right. I always have to like make sure at the beginning that everything lines up, or else I end up at the very end and I realize that nothing lined up correctly, like from one stitch to one stitch it didn't quite match up, and then I have to undo everything. So yeah. Hi Emily, happy Friday. Just saw the notification. No worries. You haven't missed much other than me running around and grabbing a bunch of things setting up today kind of took a little longer than I planned, you know? But that's okay. We're on a laptop. We've got the scuffed camera. Hopefully the mic sounds good, because I have a good mic. It's just like over there. It looks okay. Do I need to turn myself up or bring the mic closer? Hi, Crocheting Beta. Also, hi, Allison. Doing linen granny square stitch. Only 12 squares total. Yeah, I would definitely make like little labels or something then. Like the kind that you can attach. Something that just is like, you know, January. Or even if it just has numbers like for the month. How to turn the volume up a bit but you sound good? Okay. The mic is on a table right now, which is good. I fear if I bring it closer, I'm going to have to like rest it on my bed. I don't really have like another solid surface. And I don't want it to be like every time that I move, the mic gets like crunchy, if that makes any sense. I could also turn the volume up, but I'm hoping that my fan isn't getting picked up right now. Because I do need the fan on with having... I mean, I don't need it on right now, but I'm gonna. Because having this blanket on top of me all stream is gonna... It's gonna get warm. Just because, like, spring and autumn could look similar. Yeah, so what I would do is, like, you could even just do, like, numbers. Like, 1, 2, 3, like, 1 through 12. Here's one of my stuffies. Her name is March. She's a red panda. There we go. Took pictures as you finished? That's a good idea too. So I accidentally hit Artie's butt when I was setting up. And I think that she ran away then. I think I upset her. Artie! I felt bad. You could even use like a program like Canva, which is what I used for this thing, and like add a picture, like whenever you take the picture, like add it to its location, if you will, on the blanket. So like put January in like January spot. You could even write on top of it. And then you could just update it as you go, because also if you're anything like me, you're going to lose track of those pictures. You're never going to find them again in your phone, but if you have them in like Canva is like a digital thing, so like it's across like platform. I can do it on my phone or I can do it on the computer, and it's free. So you could do it that way too, so that the pictures aren't just like sitting in your phone and you're like, I don't know what this is. It's gloomy outside. It got hot there quickly. So I don't know, since I can't get the other camera to work, I can't get like a close-up of how I'm attaching these. But basically, I'm going through the tops. Maybe I can like film it and then hold it up so that you can see what I'm doing. This is why I like using the hive mind. Collectively, together, we have good ideas. Individually, they may be questionable at times. But collectively, we're good. Here, I'll take a little video and then I can show you, since I can't get this camera to work. Oh. I feel like this way of doing it is a little bit tedious, but you all saw how good the joins look, so it's worth it to me. It's going to make it look very seamless. I can show you. I can show you the world. Oh, it is. I'll delete it. Oh, it just goes back and forth. And then you give it a pull. I think it is the mattress. Which is pretty appropriate because here we are in my bed. That is a timer. And this is St. Jude. We'll turn that off. Okay. Hi, sweet girl. Come here. An eagly bath. Oh my god. Feather. No. I'm gonna do ultra ball. I didn't do my daily yet. A cat show? Artie, could you be in a kitty show? Hi. It's cool and windy. It's supposed to be in the 80s. Hair chop. Oh, hi. suddenly cat. She's like, oh, hello. There's a whole lot of yarn in that. Hi. What are you doing? Cat. Hi. You helping? As long as your butt's clean. Yep. That's all I care about. Clean booty. You want to look out the window? It's not open. I would open it for you, but if I moved around, you'd run away. She's like, I really want to know more about this. This big box of yarn squares. Can I please bury myself in this? Well, now that just like usual, she's like, I will sit right in front so that no one can see your hands. Full arty, yep. You get the full body. Still manages to, yeah, she's like perfect. This is the spot. I'm sure that the Ryans would love a little orange kitty hair though in their blanket. I think that would make them very happy. My brother had his very first pet all on his own. Was a little orange kitty named Quark. And Quark was his baby. He loved that cat. And Quark very suddenly and surprisingly passed away. And so I think that finding a stray orange kitty... Oh yeah, rub it in there. Rub it in. Yeah. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. It happened last year. Yeah. Her lip kills me. Can you see it better? I love you. Oh, you're gonna climb up? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go into it? Hi, gorgeous. Doing some quality control. Mm-hmm. She's checking my stitches. Hi. You're a sweet girl and I love you. Yeah, Quark ended up passing in a it was an interesting like time period because it was after we had already adopted Gandalf out. Because I was like, damn, even though my brother, like, they would have been, you know, probably not looking for a cat, they probably would have been okay to like foster him at least. And then after Pippin moved in. But Pippin was doing really good with, like, our cats, so. He was the bravest boy. How's he been doing with the decreased food situation? Or the new food, I should say. Where do you want to be? I don't know what you want. She's like, I don't know what I want either. I want all the yarn though, Mom. A big mess on my... Oh, no. Diesel. Bubba's. Oh, you want to go under here? Go for it. Let me put some of these away. Those are the loose ones, which are what I need. Let me put some of these ones away. Just because I feel like it's noisy and you don't like it. There you go. A lot better. Oh, that's good. Okay. She is. She's like, why are we here? You gonna lie down right there? Oh, that's keep an eye on chat for me, okay? She's watching you. You keep an eye on them. You make sure they're not misbehaving. Okay? So these squares are solid granny squares. And they're 13 rounds big. Okay. I always do a little victory dance when I get to the end and it lines up perfectly. Because like that it's just like quilting. You need your corners to look crisp in order for this to look good. Like if you have a weird section where it doesn't meet perfectly in the corner, it's not gonna look good. Right? It's just not gonna look good. Your birthday is on Sunday. Well, happy birthday early. Since I'm not streaming on Sunday. Do you have anything planned? See, I do weave in the ends as I go for the ones that I know I'm not going to use again. I might use these, so that's why they're still here. Once I know that I'm not, I weave them in. Okay, next square is a brown and orange. Ugh. Okay, brown and orange right here. You're so good. Don't even move. You're so good. All right, so I'm not going to use these greens, so we're going to weave them in. Parents don't know what to do. You don't need anything. Getting a computer chair. Ooh. That would be nice. Yeah, but just because you don't need anything doesn't mean that you don't like, you should still celebrate. You know? And I join all four corners here. Well, right now I have 3, but I'll join the fourth one once it's over here. She's cracking me up. Still has to be the center of attention. Plus, we always need more crafts, you know? Could always use more yarn or cross-stitch stuff or whatever your selected hobby is. Gosh, you know what I hate? I hate weaving in ends and then cutting them on blankets because I'm always so afraid of them coming undone. That's like terrifying for me. Alright, this meets up like this. Orange to orange. Like, I want the things that I make to be used, obviously. Like, I don't want them to not get, you know, put on beds and used. But I'm always like, oh my god, if I secured it enough. I do weave between the fibers, yes. And that's why I was like, I need to make sure that I have, like, a really sharp needle. So that way I can, like, snag in between the fibers. And this one is not the really sharp needle that I was using before. So, Good question. Good timing. I can see if the other one that I was using is here. Because like when they're nice and sharp, like you have to be careful that you're not just like constantly poking yourself with them. But it does split the fibers better. Ow, that one. That one's sharp. But it always still just, I feel like I need to weave it like 20 times. And I know that I don't. But I'm always like, oh god, is it enough? Never enough. You said a makeup? Ooh. Some hairbrushes and spray. Money which paid for the hair. Yep. Some Stray Kids merch. Nice. 3 times. Yep. So it's nice and tangled. Exactly. Like most of the time you don't want your yarn to tangle, but when you're weaving ends in, you want it to become a mess. You never want it to come undone. Yeah, I go back, I try and like go through it as well, if that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to those of you who weave ends. A meow. I have one of those. And then I'll use these extra long ones for my scrap blanket. Because they're very long strands, so why not? Oh, you know that you knotted it when you can't even get the yarn off your needle because you like went through the yarn. There we go. And I got one more. See, no one likes to weave in the ends. And again, I left them. Normally, you all know this. I have become like, no, weave in the ends as you go. Don't leave them for the end or you're going to cry. But I'm using the ends. I cut them extra long on purpose so that I could use them to attach the squares. So, hi, are you listening? You're learning? Yes, you gotta do this. Okay. And then you gotta do this. Okay. Are you taking, oh my gosh. We're being a ham sandwich. A ham sandwich. We're flopping on our back and showing our tummy. Oh. A cozy princess. Hold on. Are you a good girl? You look so angry. I can't even like share that anywhere other than with you all because I can't post it online yet. Too many steps, time to flop, yeah. She's like, you lost me. I'm just gonna snuggle. The belly is not a trap. The belly can be pet, but if the belly is pet too long, she might like grab it with her paws. She won't like bite you or like, you know, do anything too crazy, but eventually she's like, I don't know if it's an overstimulated thing or if she's like, that's enough, thank you. It's a timer trap. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I can't even pet it now because it's hidden again. Hi. Alright. Orange. Orange, you glad? I said orange. Where's this orange? Down there. And that one's up there. Damn, I should have kept one of those greens. See? Because I could have used one. I'm so silly. I don't know why that was flagged. You're so good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it said name calling. Wouldn't even let me look at her belly. Pippin loves her tummy being brushed. Why? Don't make too many biscuits on this, okay? I'm so glad you're happy. But don't do that. Thank you for biting me. I'll bite you back. She's like, you bit me. You got my ear, Mom. See, so the first square is easy because you just have one side to do, but every other square you have to go this way and then this way. So you have to join them in two spots. Or on two sides. Which is really where the time-consuming part comes into play. This is why I don't make blankets to sell, and I never will. Because I will never, ever recoup. Like, you can't... These are priceless. And I don't mean that in, like, a toot your own horn kind of way. I just mean it in, like, you can't... If I were to price this out just for material cost alone, people would be like, get out of here, you're crazy. Like, forget about the time aspect. Yeah. Like, this one's a king size blanket. That's huge. I've made a couple of baby blankets and, like, listed those in the past because they don't take as long. Back when I was, like, when I was still on Etsy and I was very naive and new to everything, and I was undercharging them massively, and they still didn't sell because, again, people are like, you want how much for a baby blanket? I can go to Target and buy one for like $10, $15, $20. Alright. Well, go do that, Susan. Free arm quilter pops on your Instagram feed. I don't understand how they get so much money. What do you mean? Like, someone who does, like, the quilting bit, if you will? Like, they take the blanket and they quilt it. I should sell what I create. And I get honest about what kind of time and material cost goes into it, and they usually shut up. It's unfortunate because, like, there are so many beautiful blankets and sweaters and things out there that, you know, people should sell. It's just that it's outside of, especially now with, like, the cost of everything going up, it's just outside of price points. And I get that. It's not something that's, like, a necessity. So I think that the reason why quilters make so much, like the people who finish them, is because the people who are paying them are the people who sewed the blankets. And they are crafters. And so they know how much work is going to go into the quilt top process. So you're getting one crafter to pay another crafter to finish their craft. And I think that's part of it. Like, I still, even though I would love to, like, support people who sell, like, sweaters that are handmade and, like, blankets and stuff, I couldn't because it's outside of my budget. They're not charging too much. I just couldn't afford it. And so, you know, it's just, to me, it's one of those things that when you're a quilter, you know that if you want the quilt top done and you don't have the means to do it yourself, you're going to have to pay someone to do it. I don't know anything people say that, like, okay, buy that option. I'm not asking to be bargained with. Yeah, my prices are my prices. And the reason that no one buys crocheted blankets is because you're selling to, like, the general public who doesn't necessarily understand. Now, you might sell a crocheted blanket to another crafter who understands why you're charging what you're charging. I feel like if you have someone who is they do a different kind of art, maybe they paint. They don't know how, oh my god. they don't know how to crochet, you might be able to sell something to them at like a normal price because they understand the value of it. Massively undercharges, yeah, and undercharging hurts everyone, unfortunately. I could try to get to the computer to put words on stream on, but the camera's not going to do any. I'll post it in Discord. I promise I won't say anything too exciting. Yeah, I won't. We won't do anything too exciting here. Look, I'm gonna hydrate on my stretch break. Yeah. I moved around a lot at the beginning of stream, so I don't feel like I need to like move my legs right now, which is good because she's kind of on them. Yeah, everyone hydrate. As long as the mattress stitch lines up the first like 10 stitches or so, I know I'm good and I can keep going. But yes, undercharging hurts everyone, unfortunately. And people don't get that. They're like, well, I'm selling stuff. And you're like, yeah, but you can't even... Like, you couldn't afford to rebuy what you use. Like, you're hurting your own... I don't know. Also, hi, Kit Kat. Sorry. Thank you all for joining me in my bed today. James was like, why are you setting up on your other computer today? Like, the laptop. And I was like, because I'm going to have all of chat in bed with me today. And he was like, oh. Oh my gosh, Georgina, we're in bed together? Oh my gosh. Scandalous. So, you know, if I could just get Pippin to come in. Pippin! She's purring. She's so happy right now. So welcome back from ads. If you were in ads, all I was saying, like the only thing that you missed, that I would deem important is saying that undercharging, right? Like, so not charging enough hurts the whole market. That's basically what I said. Like, if you're undervaluing your work, Sleeping on the current work being made is peak cat. I mean, this is why I made her the couch, is because she loves crocheted things. Like, that's why she is right here now. Because there have been times when I've had, like, a blanket on this bed, and that's where she's going to be. She's like, yeah. Oh, and it's so easy to, like, say that that is true, right? That, undercharging hurts everyone, but actually listening or having someone understand, oh, it's so hard. Snap, crackle, pop. Artie honestly undercharges. Yeah. Because she doesn't charge anything. She gets, in her mind, she gets paid in, like, getting scritches and, maybe I should change my, kofi. Right? Like, right now I have, like, buy Megan a ball of yarn. Maybe I should make it, like, buy the cats a treat. And anytime anyone donates through Kofi, they can get a treat. Oh, excuse me. I might not be paying her, but I pay for all her meals, all her appointments. She lives here and has no rent. She doesn't have to pay for food or medicine, you know? She has health insurance. She might not get paid, but she has health insurance that covers 100% of any of her bills. When she needed dental surgery, who footed that extremely expensive bill? Me. She has more than us. Back in the day, I used to have treats as like a point thing. I had it for like the guinea pigs, and I had it for Patch and Coco. It's trickier, I feel like, when it's the cats. I mean, I guess that if you shake the bag, they come running. Um, but it was easier when it was the guinea pigs because I could just like grab them. A bag of treats that Diesel can have alongside his diet. Get his tablets. Oh, honestly, if you need a way for him to take medicine, try marshmallows. Marshmallows are not high in anything, right? I mean, obviously, if you gave them like a bag of it, it'd be high in sugar and stuff. But they're sticky and they hide the pills beautifully. That's how Patch takes his meds, because he can't have any of like the meat, like the pill pockets or anything like that. And he would spit meds out of cheese, and I'm not dealing with goopy peanut butter every day for meds twice a day. Marshmallows. Rip it apart, stick the med in, close it again. They're not going to get that out. And again, it's not going to add unnecessarily to diet, to weight, to anything. She pays her whole life off donating a few hairs. Is that undercharged? Yeah, no, she I don't know. I guess, maybe. Marshmallows are safe for doggos. And I don't know why they don't suggest it more often. I don't know either. I was really grateful for our vet who did. Because I remember when he had the bladder surgery, and you know, we were like, well, what do we do for like giving him pain pills? Like, how am I supposed to do this if I can't give him like the pill pockets that we were giving him before? And she was like, marshmallows. Yeah, it's like whipped sugar and gelatin. Mm-hmm. And he loves it. He knows the sound of the marshmallow bag. Yes, that's true. They're not good dog treats. No. It's not something that you should be like giving your dog when you're on a walk. But when you're trying to pill your dog and give them medicine, it's a really great alternative. To dogs who can't have pill pockets for any reason. As long as you're not giving them like 20 pill, like, I would probably, I mean, if you're giving your dog an absolute crap ton of pills throughout the day, you might need to talk to someone. Too risky. Yeah. Found some treats that are approved by the vet. Oh, that's good. Learned how to eat around the pill pockets. This one. Or she'll chew the pill pocket, and if she tastes like the medicine, she's like, heh. I'm like, damn it, cat. Come on. Look at her. You're freaking adorable. Who could have ever put you outside? Huh? Who did that to you? I kick their booties. And well, what? Yeah. Oh, here. Look, we were asking if the tummy is forbidden. So the tummy is not, as you can see. Oh, I'm getting kisses back. And big purrs. And then eventually she'll be like, okay, that's enough. I honestly didn't want to make her, like, try and bunny kick me or get up, so I just stopped petting it. But tummy floof is allowed. And it is the softest of, like, things to, oh my god. Girl, you can't keep being like, look, here's my tummy, and not expect me to just say it's the cutest belly in the whole world. No regrets. Blessed. Can you look up? I love you so much. I love you so much. Paint me like one of your French cats. Oops. Under her front rolls and was just like, you're so cute. And you have a cute belly. Oh, runs when it's time. Yeah, it's hard when they know. Maple had to get liquid medication for a while when he first came in because he was so sick. He had like so many things going on. And he, especially because at that point in time was not as used to being handled, would do the same thing and take off and be like, absolutely not. So he started like trying to mix it in with like tuna, and after a while he's like, this tastes funny. They can be so much, like they can be way too smart for their own good, you know? And then they can also be like way too stupid, and you're like, how are you the same creature that is both brilliant and dumber than a sack of rocks? don't know if that's enough yarn to make it there, but we can try. Time to sit here again. Shove it in the back, yeah. Chase it with water. Yeah, again, it was hard with Mapes when he like first came in because he didn't understand any of it. It would be easier now. I still wouldn't want to do it because I feel like he would be very upset by it still. Yeah. I think once they realize that even though it's like gross and they hate it, but they're like, oh wait, hold up, I actually feel better. Like, whatever was causing them pain or discomfort or whatever, they're like, wait, hold up. This actually isn't as crappy as, I don't feel as crappy as I used to. Comfortable with us holding their mouths closed, yeah. And it's definitely something that you can work on with them too. It's hard when they come in, like, you know, again, Mapes, Artie, Pippin. When they come in and they kind of have to learn everything all at once. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that happens and that they have to kind of accept. But actually, I'm going to just come from the other side. I might as well. I have the yarn. Yeah, she was grateful because she was feeling better. Yeah. Because it's like, ew, this tastes terrible. But hey, that weird, like, ringing sensation I got because it hurt every time that I did X, Y, or Z is gone. And that's pretty great. Uh-oh. So does anyone have any plans for the weekend? No. Absolute pain. Oh no. Ooh, art project. Continuous medication, yeah. It's hard. It's hard to, because they don't understand, and then you feel bad, and they're like, what is all of this? And it just, yeah, it's hard. But you do the best you can by them. Meal with your mom and sister tomorrow. Ooh. Continuing to work on the corset. How's that going? Doing my shots. Needs a shot. Oh. She's like, my turn. Yum, yuck, yum. Maggie did that, like, if one of them got medicine, or like, you know, whatever, she was like, my turn. I love the dogs. I mean, there's a couple of cats, too, that I've seen that do this, who have, like, their owners do makeup or whatever, and the dog is then like, okay, my turn now, brush me. Like, do my cheeks, Mom. Gets in line when you get when you get dinner. Always wants what you have, yeah. Some of them really think that they're like people. Okay, now it's my turn. Oh my god. They're smart too. I wouldn't be surprised if she could like almost, for lack of a better explanation, like smell the insulin. You know how like pets who can be trained as like diabetic dogs and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she could like smell the medication that your dad was getting and be like, oh, that smells like my medicine. It must be my turn. Nope, those didn't line up. Undoing. Looking pretty good. A couple of issues. 2 centimeters too short. Oh no. How to copy it from your phone screen and then enlarge it. Not bad. Couldn't feel it. Annoyed you were messing with her. Oh, that's where I messed it up. Right here. Silly Megan. Pay attention. Not the yarn fraying. We have night lights out for our cats. I remember people like when I shared that on like TikTok that like I got an inexpensive pack of night lights for Maple for the basement. They're like, he doesn't need that. He can see just fine. And I'm like, okay. But it's not a bad thing. Like, I didn't spend like $100 on like lighting my basement or something weird. Like, people get upset about the weirdest stuff. Hi, Silly Kint. Silly, you're in my bed with me. Everyone's in bed with me. Have people tried minding their own damn business, right? This isn't the first time? Oh. Oh. Yeah, scandal. Scandal. Ended up being cat lights. Why in the hell? Yeah, light, it's literally not. They're like, well, they don't need light to see in the dark. Okay. It's not like it's hurting them. It's not like they need it to be pitch black to see. You know? Like, I could understand if they needed either it fully lit or, like, pitch blackness. But, like, goddamn. Silly sneaking into my bed out of the walls at night. cat in your basement. Sometimes you need to know where he is. Always kind of dark, yeah. It's my dog. Waking you up. Oh no. Yeah, we have like our, so you guys can't see. So this is our bedroom. But behind you, chat, is our bathroom. It's just a toilet and a sink. It's a half bath. And we have a night light in there because no one, and I mean no one, wants to, you know, put a light on when they have to pee in the middle of the night. You know? So, what happens if, like, Maple gets up and he's like, I don't want to turn my night vision on? I want to get all the comfort food. I mean, maybe if you don't want to spend a lot of money, maybe be like, okay, I'm going to buy this comfort food. Pick a favorite or something. Not some random bed, yeah. No, this is my bedroom. There's a Gravity Falls poster behind me, like a tourist kind. It says, book your stay today. Visit the world famous Gravity Falls National Park. It's crooked, evidently. Sorry about that. I'd fix it, but again, there's a cat sleeping on one of my feet. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw this whole freaking blanket out a goddamn window. Why are my mattress stitches not lining up? It's because... Out a freaking window. Oh look, a window. Yes, chat, come snuggle me. I got it. Take that, you little... This feels like Megan After Dark or something, because I'm about to be like, take that, you little bitch. Megan leaves the office and just, like, all of a sudden becomes like... Here, I'm not... This is March. Everyone say hi to March. She's a red panda I got from the Philly Zoo when we went a long time ago. And her name is March. James named her March because we got her in March. You have a red panda plushie too? I have another one. I can't reach it right now, I don't think. Oh, Lord. James? James? I spilled water. And now my pants are wet. I don't have a towel. Oh, good, because in a few minutes it'll definitely still be sitting on the top of the bed and not absorbed into the sheets. No worries. It's cool. Keep playing your games. I'm gonna put my water next to your pillow now. What?
What did you need?
Hi, a towel.
Okay.
Oh, not that much.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that's how much you got.
Is this one of our shower towels? Is this my shower towel?
Yes.
Guess it's time for a new shower towel. Men. I don't know, especially because he had to walk past the linen closet where there's a bunch of towels that he could have grabbed. I know, now I need a new shower. I just changed this shower towel 2 days ago. Now I need a new shower towel. Yeah. He didn't grab the hand towel. There's hand towels in the bathroom. He also could have come into this bathroom behind me, or behind you, chat, I should say, and grab one of those hand towels, but no. I wish I had a specific rotation. My ADHD kind of sometimes ruins my schedule of things. I have it, like, in my Finch, like, when to change things, like, change and wash your sheets, and change and wash the towels, and sometimes I end up snoozing it. So, everything gets cleaned and washed. Like, I'm not dirty. It's just sometimes time blindness. No, that's valid. If it gets messed up, I stop functioning. That's so fair. I'm also just too worried. Oh god, someone's raiding into my bed. Hi, KB. How are you? How is your stream? What are you working on today? I don't have my star stuff in here, so I'll have to make you a raid star next time. Thank you so much for the raid. We're in my bedroom with the cat. It's a bit of a weird kind of stream today, but the reason that I'm in my bedroom is because I have this absolutely massive blanket I'm assembling. It's a king-size blanket, and I can't fit it on my desk. Cat. So this is the blanket that I'm making for my brother's wedding. And I have finished all the squares, so all that's left now is assembly. So we're working on some assembly. Oh. Okay. Oh. What were you working on today? Feeling tired but good? Cuddle up and grab a pillow. Yeah, get into some PJs or some comfy clothes. Snuggle under a blanket. Hi, Emily. Today is comfy, cozy stream day. I never left off my PJs, work from home this week. There you go. The wedding is in August, yes. Is already on assembly. I mean, yeah, that's good, but like... August is fast approaching. Yeah, she says it's time to go. She might need to hydrate. Which is fair. KB, thank you so much for bringing your community over. For anyone who doesn't know me, hi, my name is Megan. The cat that just left is Artemis. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch, and I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. We also do other crafts, though, like diamond dots and miniatures and just fun stuff. It's crafty, it's comfy, cozy, crafty chaos here. And there's always a lot of cats, so if any of that sounds good, you're in the right place. I can... Here, I'll show you all. This image in the corner, by the way, is the blanket that I'm making. I know there's a lot of stars on it. I could remove the stars. But that is what it is. That's the blanket. And here's just a small section of it to give you an idea. This is the back. But it's a king size, like, quilt style blanket. So, you're gonna head out? No worries. No worries. Thank you again for the raid. You were doing your 12 of 12 day advent. Crocheted a Santa face, then switched to knit on another anthology throw blanket. Dang. KB was busy. Thank you so much, though, for bringing your community over. Stupid hives, y'all. I'm over them. Of course, anytime. You're always welcome. So yeah, I'm doing a mattress stitch join on them because it, to me, gives the most seamless join for a blanket that's supposed to look like it's quilted. No scratching, I know. I rubbed a little bit and then I repositioned my pants. But I've been like bathing in calamine lotion. Yeah, I've had chronic hives since December. Head to toe as well. Like you can see them on my arms, maybe. I don't know. Do I know why? No. Nope. I think stress, which is really cool because I have anxiety, like an anxiety disorder. So stress is never going to go away, and I'm always going to be stressed about something. So I think that I just went through a few too many stressful things, and my body was just like, screw you. Itch. Hi, Arnia. Yours randomly stopped? Yeah, I'm waiting for mine to randomly stop. They want me to do this injection, these shots, and I'm just not comfortable with it. Like, if these are anxiety-based, doing these shots causes me a great deal of anxiety, so... Yeah. I wish, because calamine lotion, you need like a cotton pad or like a cotton ball or something to like apply it. It's not really like a true lotion. I wish that they made it in an actual lotion. Like the kind that you can like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like that would be great. Because I have to like, it's very liquidy and then you just kind of paint it on. Yeah, there's something to be said about listening to your gut. Like, I understand that it might be a solution, but to have it only be like 65% effective, I'm also terrified about the fact that like our government, we don't talk about politics here just because it can be very divisive and very toxic. But our government sucks eggs right now. And they're constantly canceling things and changing things, and the idea that maybe this medicine could help, but then the funding could disappear, and now I have to pay $680 a shot because they got rid of a program that, like, I can't do it. Like, they're canceling giving kids free food in school. Again, I don't want to get into it, but screw that. Absolutely. If anyone here thinks that what's happening right now is right, please leave. Like, that's not something that most people would say when you're trying to, like, grow as a content creator, but what's happening right now is not right. And if you agree with it, I don't want you here. So, that's that. To bathwater as well. Part of me wonders if I could, like, put the calamine lotion into something. Like, into a lotion. Why do you want in my closet right now? This cat. Okay. You say stand up, Mom, move around a little. Why do you want to be in my closet? There you go. Huh. I need to find another place to put my water bottle that I can reach. Oh! Yeah, hold on. Okay, Streamer doesn't have legs. You guys can't see those hives. You can't see those. Ugh. I don't know, but whoever's legs I stole, they still have freaking hives on them, so I don't want them again. Whoever legs these are, you can keep them. How the heck did a chatter get into your closet? No, hold on. What do you want in there? Hi. I see what you're doing. Okay, goodbye. Jack, get out of Megan's closet. Okay, hold on. Same active ingredient. Does it really? That's been my thing. I've been struggling to find one that has the same active ingredient. Look at her. Petrichor, do you happen to have a link to it? I can't take Benadryl. It makes my heart race. I wish I could. But Benadryl, you know how most people get sleepy when they take Benadryl? Benadryl makes my heart race. And, like, I can't... It's almost like epinephrine, the way that I react. Where, like, everything just starts, like... Which I guess isn't, like, necessarily a bad thing, but, like... It's not very helpful. Yeah, I don't know why. I take holy moly, that's a link and a half. Thank you, the Petrichor. This one has the same. I don't care if it smells bad. People, why did it bring me there? Let me see the back, please. Yeah, look at that. Calamine 3%. What the heck is that? How much is it in calamine lotion? Because there's a part of me that's like, oh, if I put... What if I put more calamine lotion into the calamine this lotion thing? What's the percent? See, this is calamine 8% as well as zinc oxide. I don't know, man. I take the wall cotton candy is distracting. Right now I'm taking 2 Zyrtec a day, and I've added a Claritin in as well, but I don't think that it's doing anything. I was originally taking Claritin, but it stopped really doing anything for me, so we were just trying and I take one Zyrtec in the morning and 1 Zyrtec at night, and with those each I take a Pepsid, which is like, it's an antacid. It's a thing that helps with, like, you know, heartburn, but it also helps to, like, boost the effects of the antihistamines. I've had a bunch of testing done. I know that my allergies and stuff like that, like, hi. I'm not taking the Pepsid for the antacid purpose. I'm taking the Pepsid because it actually acts as, like, an additional, it boosts the antihistamine's power. So, Artius P. Cat Chaos. Hello. What are you doing? Hi. Yeah, I'll definitely try adding that lotion. I literally, you can't see it. I have just I have, that I can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lotions on my dresser right there. Hello. Are you beautiful? Yes. Are you helpful? Rarely. I gotta make another acupuncture appointment. Sharn, you are catching so many Pokemon today. Helpful to my mental health, yes. As long as she's not causing the stress, right? As long as you are not the source of my stress. Like, Patch was the source of my latest stress. Yeah. Pets are great at helping, but they're also great at, like, you know, adding to everything. Hi. Oh, come here. Hi. What are you doing? Oh. to get up. Thanks, girl. How is it that they put so much, like, force and pressure behind, like, one little paw? You know what I mean. Like, you have a cat that literally puts, like, one paw on, like, your boob, and it's, like, the weight of all the gods all of a sudden. And you're like, how? She's attacking a string. Yeah, like, how do they weigh nothing at all? And also the weight of, like... Hi. Yeah, she is. That's exactly her. She's like a 9-pound cat, and she just stood on my throat, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. Feel like an elephant foot. Mm-hmm. Boobs be sensitive. It's true. Hello. Yeah, you don't always need to use the same amount of force. Hi. Gosh, you're so helpful. I like how she left, made me open the closet so that she could, like, take a peek inside. Now is back. Is like, I'm gonna be the problem. But hey, at least the second square is almost fully joined. Hi. Gosh, I don't like knowing that it takes me about an hour to join each square. I don't like knowing that. Nope. Don't like that. She was checking for monsters in the closet. Oh. Well, in that case, that was very helpful and sweet of you. Thank you. Hooray. Square joined. How many more squares? So I've done 2 full rows and now 2 more squares. So there's 4 squares left on this row, and then I'll be halfway done. When those 4 squares are done, I'll be halfway. Well, and that's part of it too, is that I was able to crochet these while I was doing other things, watching TV or whatever, but like I have to look at what I'm doing when I'm joining. So that becomes problematic. Like, I got so good at making these squares because they're big and there's a lot of them. How many are there? It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6? Is that right? 6 by 6? Yeah. Weaving in ends. I kind of feel like this was more than 36 squares. Like, I know that that's the actual math. But gosh, this felt like forever. Scissors? I got the big scissors so I wouldn't lose them. It's just because they're big. I didn't have to frog any for the purpose of using yarn anywhere, no. I had enough. Did I, when I was making this pattern, have to frog some because I didn't like things and I wanted to like redo how I was doing it? Yes. But no, I did not have to undo any of what was done. They're also just really big. I mean, like, these are big squares. These are not 5-inch squares, you know? Like, this is a chunky... It's a chunky thing. And it's the kind that, you know, obviously when you work center out on squares and they get bigger, it feels... like you, I don't know, every time that I would get to like row 10 is when I would always count to see how many rows I had done. Like the amount of times that I was like, am I done yet? And I'd be like, God damn it, it's row 10 again. So many times. Because it grows and it grows and it grows. I didn't even do the math as to how many stitches there are in each square. Oh, ads are coming in a minute, chat. So, would you all like to play words on stream, or... There are 13 rows in each square. And it's a solid granny square, so each row increases by 2 in each corner. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Each row increases by 16. So it starts off with 12 and it increases by 16 each time. So I don't know how many that is. I'm not doing math. All my ends are woven in on that square. Please applaud. There's one random one right here. So we'll weave that in. I don't know where you came from. Thank you. Thank you. I'm proud. Alright. What's the next square? Okay. Next up is green. Can start to see when I have, like, when I'm doing the assembly, yeah, I guess it's not so bad. But when I'm, like, laying it all out, you can kind of see why I need to do it in a spot that's not my desk. Oh, yeah, she's been here, like, the whole time, Shiz. She's been, like, on her back, in the middle of the blanket. She's been everywhere. She's like, hello, I am here. Adore me. But also, hi, happy Friday. This is what this is looking like, right? Light green to brown. Light green to brown. Let's clip a few spots. How are you doing today, Shiz? Thank you for sticking through ads. I appreciate you. Okay, double checking. Very good. Do I want... Yeah, I'll use that one. Okie dokie. I like how Artie's like, what is happening? This is usual. Just like, I guess. this is like also what I'm trying to do with the temperature blanket that I had done, because I feel like on a king size blanket, the way that I had assembled them was doing every third stitch attached. And I should have done every stitch attached because it's a big blanket and it's heavy. So I'm adding more stitches to it just to make it more secure. I just picture if Georgine is listening that she's like, Jesus Christ, Megan. This is the blanket that's never going to end. But it's such a process, and I still have like so much more I have to do. And that one is tiny little hexagons instead of big things, and it just, I don't know. That's actually how F Off Friday all got started. Was working on that blanket. So here we are on another F Off Friday, literally, because it's the last Friday of the month, right? Yep. Here we are, another F Off Friday, assembling a blanket, weaving in ends. At least it's not like I have a bajillion ends to weave in because I didn't weave them in when I was doing my project. I left these ends on purpose. If you do !temp, T-E-M-P in chat, I believe it pulls up a picture. This feels familiar. Yeah. Here we are again. She's on her back again. She's so cute. I can't handle her. Yarnia! They are, Sharn. They are, and like each of the centers on them, so if you look, there's like multiple colors, which is why I had so many ends to weave in, because it was not only like the temperature, but it was also what the sky looked like, which might be weird, but it was blue for like a sunny sky, or no, I'm sorry, it was yellow for a sunny sky, it was gray for a cloudy sky, it was blue for rain, and it was white for snow. So there's like a lot of colors in that blanket because I kept track of both the temperature and what the weather was like. Yeah. Hello, Yarnia, my love. How are you? Hello, Crazy Crafts. Welcome in. For anyone who's new here, hi, my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. But we also do other crafts like diamond dotting and miniatures and I don't know, whatever else sparks my interest. Today, we are working on assembly of a king-size blanket for my brother who is getting married in August. I wanted to make them, you know, I haven't made a blanket for my brother. And so I feel like this is the time to make one, is as a wedding present. And so since it is a king size blanket and I'm working on the third row, if you look over here at this like chart with all the stars, those are the squares that I have and the squares that I have that I'm assembling. So we're on the third row right now, which means that we're working on about halfway. And it's just too big to work on in my office, so we're in my bedroom. You're all hanging out with me. Because it's a king-size blanket, it's a king-size bed here, and there's a lot here happening. So welcome! Well, we're always glad to have you, whether you planned on being here or not. So, thanks for coming over. Yeah, today is a pajama stream. We're all in pajamas.
I found my people.
We're all being cozy. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome in. Which temperature did you use? Did you take the same temperature at the same time every day? Yes. So when I did it, I did the temperature every day, I think at 3 o'clock. And that was because that was when, back then I worked 2 jobs, and that was when my afternoon job, like, started. And so normally, like, again, I feel like in the afternoon, you tend to get, like, if you do it first thing in the morning, I feel like you'll always get cooler temperatures. If you do it late at night, same thing. And I'm like, well, between like 12 and 3 is like your high. So I guess that they're closer to like high temperatures. Artemis was meowing your name. Yeah, she has been here helping the whole time today. But there's really not like a right way or a wrong way to do the temperature project. It's really just like whatever is interesting to you to track and being consistent about it. So like you could track like average instead. Or no, I'm sorry. I did it. My temperature, no, actually I just realized that. My temperature cross stitch from last year was at 3 o'clock because that's when stream started. My temperature blanket, I think, was closer to like noon. I just realized that. Who are we to refuse her? Yeah. She's so cute. What exactly, do you know what yours have been yelling about? I know, the weather is changing again. My sinuses are literally like screaming at me. It's 60 right now. And it's supposed to rain again, which will then drop it down to like the mid-50s. Not too far, which is good. Because like, I am tired. I am so tired of it being like, wee! Guess what? Guess what? It's time to open the windows. It's so warm. Just kidding. It's freezing. Close everything. So, going to rain? Yeah. It's supposed to rain, and it looks like it's going to rain. Um, Raiders, feel free to let me know what you all are working on today. Yarnia, what were you up to? And I know that it's probably late for you, so if you have to raid and run, please, please make sure that you take care of yourself. And for anyone wondering, I am doing what's called a mattress join. It's a mattress seam. So it's hard. I couldn't get both of my cameras to work today, so we're just on the one. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. I took like a close-up video that I can always show again if people are curious. But it gives this nice like flat, because it's supposed to be a almost like a quilt, like a crocheted quilt. So I wanted it to be as seamless as possible. You can see that, maybe you can see that like the join is very nice and flat on both sides. And they all line up with each other very beautifully this way. And I can finish January. Oh, heck yeah, except for end weaving. Georgina, are you not weaving in your ends as you go? Have you not learned anything? That's awesome though. It's exciting to be almost done. Weave them in at the end of the square. Mm-hmm. A toga attack. Can I get the ball out in time? Yes. Maybe. I mean, if anyone is from Yarnia's stream and wants to let me know what Yarnia was working on, you can also do that. Because I don't know if they might have already dipped out. I know that it's late for them. Which is totally fine. I often have to raid and run because all the little critters here need me. Or I have to cook dinner. Or both. And if not, that's okay too. Ooh. No. I was like, wait, when is my tree gonna be here? But I don't think it's going to be here just yet. View your order status. Let's see if I can... Stop. want to download a thing to track my package. I just want to know where my package is. Why? See, Shopify is stupid sometimes. It's like, download this app to track where your package is. Why can't you just tell me where my package is? Why do I have to download a whole other app? I'm not downloading a whole other app. It'll get here when it gets here. It said like the end of the month, so I just got excited. But it's not quite the end of the month, so, you know. She's so cozy right now. I would like to be that cozy. I'm excited for it too. I guess I could like stream it live, like on Instagram or something. I wouldn't really be able to, I can't bring a whole tree, especially like a 5 to 6 foot tree into the office. But I could take you all outside. Can you imagine trying to get that in? The cat would be like, really? There's a bunch of birds outside. Peep, peep. Bye. Oh, I hate when I do that. I hate when I close a tab by accident and it's in like the type of browser where it's like private, so it doesn't save what you closed, and then you don't know what you've closed, and you're like, well, I guess it's gone for forever. She's a little cinnamon roll right now. Or what would an orange cat be? What kind of... I mean, I guess they could be cinnamon. To me, cinnamon is more of like a brown cat versus an orange. Maybe like a spiced, like a ginger or something. I do know where we're going to plant it, yeah. It'll be more outside of James's window, which is also kind of sweet, because, you know. But my window is like in the center of the house, so I don't really want to plant a tree like dead center of my house, because I have one on like the left side and, well, looking at the house on the right side, and then this will be on the other side. So it'll be kind of like outside his office window, obviously a little ways away from the house in the grass. Yeah. It will be really nice. I'll be able to see it out, like, because I don't know if you guys can, I mean, you guys know, I have, like, the windows behind me, and then there's, like, a window on the side of me, and the window on the side of me in my office, I'll be able to see the tree out of that. but not on your phone. If you accidentally close a tab on your phone, especially if it's like the incognito browser, that's gone. I don't know what that was. Safari doesn't know what it was. If you're on your PC, yeah, you can do the Control T, or you might have to check. I don't know if different browser windows have different defaults. Yeah, absolutely. The flowers will smell when they bloom. It's a Kwanzaan cherry tree. They're gorgeous, and I think that they are like hardy in most of the US. Maybe not like fully. I don't know if it would work out by you, silly. But they're gorgeous. It's a cherry tree. It's a cherry blossom. So, you know, like the pretty cherry blossom festivals that like Japan has and Washington has. It's similar, but on a smaller scale. So, what comes over here? It'll be green. It'll be dark green. Dark green to dark green. So I don't need this one. So I can use this. Y'all, can you see her? Oh, hang on. There we go. She is so cozy. She's such a baby. Open up stream again so I can read chat easier. Have a nice drive home and happy weekend. Have a lovely weekend. If I don't see you before then. This is always like the trickiest part, is like getting the first stitch. I don't know. Just to make sure that everything lines up. Also, sorry for not having any music or anything today. I know normally I have like lo-fi on in the background, but I could not get everything set up before going live. Sometimes it's tricky when you're like moving your cameras and everything around, so yep. A wild gold duck, sure. Let's try it. Oh. Suddenly, doggo. Alright, where the heck am I supposed to go with this? Right here. Okay. That was my issue, but I fixed it. Hooray. Nailed it. I don't know if anyone else I don't know why starting seaming with like the mattress stitch, I don't know, I feel like I struggle with that at times, like getting it to line up so that, again, it has to be, it's like sewing. When you're sewing a quilt and you want the corners to really like match and look good. Yeah, the ones that are on the giant blocking board are the ones that I just finished like the last week or so. So all the other ones have spent some time on the board. Even though they're not really nice and flat anymore, they're just kind of in this bin. But they were all like stretched and everything. It's really more just to help it all, as I'm joining, match up. Because I feel like a lot of things when you block it, once you wash it again, like unless you're always blocking it, I feel like it doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh. She's now sitting with her, or sleeping rather, with her paw over her nose and she's snoring because her paw is covering like her nose, so she's like cutie. I love it when she does. Patch does that too sometimes. I love it when animals do that. If I could curl into a tiny ball to sleep, I probably would. That sounds pretty nice, if I'm being honest. I wonder if I film it, I might be able to have it heard. It's actually loud enough, even with like the fan on. Let's see. Oh, don't get quiet now. That's true. I could probably sleep like this, but I'd also probably really regret it if I did. Stop, I'm trying to reopen this. There we go. I have chat on my phone because like I can see it over there, but it's just easier to read right next to me. So yeah, so it does look like it takes me about an hour to join each square. I don't know if y'all like enjoyed the pajama party today. It was productive. Absolutely. Yeah, and I think also the fact that I had already done 2 rows means that like I'm almost halfway done with the blanket, like completely halfway done, and that helps too. Like I'm 3 squares away from being fully halfway done with making this. And I don't have any more to like crochet, which means that it's time to start making some gifts that I'm behind on in my off time from stream. Although I guess some I could make on stream because like the little dolls I want to make for my niece, I can make those on stream. They're not a surprise. It doesn't matter if anyone from like any of you all see it. I have a few things I'm making that I don't want seen on stream. Yeah, still good overall. With baseball season starting back up, that means I have stuff to listen to while I work on this. I like how I've slowly moved around as I've been working. I was over here more. I was closer to the camera. Like, I've gone all over the place. Yeah, I put it on the nightstand. Because I knocked it over when I put it over here too, and so I just decided that I didn't need to try and go to sleep tonight in a bed that had a bunch of water spills all over. I mean, where I spilled it before is dry because I cleaned it up, but I just didn't want to, like, accidentally knock it over, not realize, and have it, like, soak my pillow through because I was distracted. So, yeah. I did move it somewhere safe. Thank you for checking. Kiki! Hello! Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Oh my gosh. Literally back to back. And Jax, hello! Holy cow! Happy Friday, everyone! And it's spilling right down your back. Yeah, honestly. Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! My name is Megan, for anyone who is new here. And I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. But we do some other crafts here, like diamond dots and miniatures and, I don't know, sewing, whatever, you know, strikes our fancy. Today, welcome to my bedroom chat. That's right, we're having a pajama party with the cat in my bed, and you're invited. Come on in. Pull up a piece of blanket, get into your comfiest PJs. You know, just come on in. If you're wondering why, Megan, why are we in your bedroom? Because of this massive blanket that I'm assembling. I am making a king-size blanket for my brother, who is getting married in August. This over here, the thing with all the stars on it, that was like my guide, if you will, because basically these are all, it's supposed to be like a quilt, okay? So we have like different half-color squares that are pieced together to make a quilt blanket. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disturb. Go back to sleep. So I am very carefully seaming everything up. Hold on. I'll try and get like a decent, it's so big. So I can't really work on it at my desk. So we're hanging out here today. Here we go. There's kind of a glimpse. So that's what's going on here today. How are you all? How were both of your streams? Tell me what you all were up to. So far I have attached about 3 squares. They're very big. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have chat over here so I can read you all. I had a fun Bunny thought that we should have tagged this as a hot tub stream. There's no, well, I mean, I guess I did spill water twice on the bed, so it was cold though. Is it a hot tub then? A cold tub. Ew, that sounds terrible. Anyway, thank you for the raids. I appreciate it. A hot tub of yarn. Okay, wait, that sounds like the kind of hot tub I can get behind. So yeah, we're all just kind of hanging out and chatting, chilling, cozy vibes, cats. Artemis is here, of course. A pool stream then. I take a hot tub soak in yarn, right? What were you up to today? Also, hi, AZ Witch. I don't know if I said hello.
I found my people.
Thank you for the follow. I don't know. Hold on. Wait, it might show up on my phone. Big Mama. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Sorry, we've got an ice bath stream. Yo, I don't know how people do that. Oh. Like people who do polar plunges and stuff like that. No, thank you. Like, good for you. Absolutely amazing. Incredible, but it could never be me. I sewed some piece of a little crochet mind flayer and then started on a beholder. Nice! That's awesome. Well, thank you for bringing your community over. I have a clip. Give me 1 second. Here. Copy link. Because I opened your cute little butt frog on stream. And so someone clipped it for me. So if you'd like to see, I love him. He's sitting on my desk. And it's so damn cute. And someone still needs to adjust their prices. Because we were talking about it the other day when I opened it on stream and everyone was like, what the heck? I thought that these were going to be at least twice that price. And they were saying at least twice that price for it to still be too little, so raise your prices. I'll hold your hand if you want when you do it. Here, I'll hold your hand. Of course, of course. Update things, I promise I will. Okay. Reaching out to hold. Listen, if you need anything, my DMs are open. You got this, though. If you want to brainstorm or troubleshoot or, like, try and figure out any of it, I'm here. I'm around. Of course. Of course. Listen, us small businesses have to support each other, especially, like, right now. Whew. I still have the tab open with your Etsy, so I'll know. My gosh, Georgina. Georgina's like, I'm threatening you with love. Oops. Oh no, I pulled too tight. I pulled too close to the sun. Hooray! That's 3 squares all joined. Almost the ends woven in. I'm doing a mattress join for those who know what that is. So I left my ends really long so I could use them to assemble. So it was done on purpose. But then I have to weave everything in. Small business crafters tend to have some neurodivergence, so holding you guys accountable. Well, thank you both for rating me. I honestly appreciate that so much. If you need to raid and run, do any kind of post-stream self-care, you are welcome to lurk. You are welcome to chat. You're welcome to do whatever you need to do. So take care of yourselves after your streams. We're just having some chill vibes here today. So get into PJs and come chill with us, you know? I got bluey PJs on because of course I do.
Of course I do.
Okay. Look, I'm even weaving in the center ones. I will be lurking with maybe the occasional chat. That I understand. Enjoy your lurk. I do that too, where I'm like, okay, I gotta lurk, I gotta do this, this, and this. And then someone says something and I'm like, ooh, actually wait. Okay, I have to really, for realsies, lurk this time. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait. Could you imagine, Petrichor, going back to what you were saying, could you imagine if this was tagged as a hot tub stream, the amount of weird people, comments, whatever we might have had? I thought about that after my comment. Like, could you imagine people coming in and being like, this isn't a hot tub, and I'd be like, yarn hot tub, and they're like, goodbye. Makes me think of that, it went viral a couple of years ago now, probably. It was like a boudoir session that this lady had done for her husband of her in a bathtub, in a bathing suit. No water, just skeins of yarn. It's one of my favorite things ever. Done. If Megan crochets a hot tub for her cats, could we tag it in as a hot tub stream? Yes. If she was in a little hot tub right now, I would say so. Also, I literally made sure I put socks on today because no free feet on the internet. Sorry. I realized that my feet were poking out and I literally put socks on thinking that, and I'm like, you all would appreciate that, you know? If anyone's going to appreciate a comment like that, it's you. Alright. We can at least get this next one into place. Dark green to dark green, light green to brown, yep. Next piece of cat furniture Megan makes. Hot tub. Have any of you seen, I don't remember the creator account. I don't follow them, but they pop up in my feed every now and again. It's a cat who likes to take baths with his human, and the cat is like floating in a Tupperware in the middle of like the bath. And he just like floats around. Just chilling. You have? I love that. It's an orange cat, so that energy checks out, you know? Yeah, I was speaking of you. Alright, so I'm going to use this brown and this green so I can weave in this orange. That's how these extra long strands go. I'm like, which ones do I need to join and which ones can I finally get rid of? Oh, look at her. She's taking a bath. It's a hot tub stream. Quick, change my category. Actually, I don't think I want those kind of people in my chat. Ugh. I think I'm okay. How did you change colors on the round so neatly? So each the change happens in the corners, which is great. So what I do is I would do two double crochets in a corner in one color, and then there's 2 chains in each corner. So I would do 1 chain in the original color and then 1 chain in the new color, and then keep going with the new color. Now, when I work goodbye. I can actually move closer to show you these things. When I do this, these, if you look, are not, they're not worked in a continuous round. They go back and forth. So there's a right side and a wrong side, if that makes sense. So like, this is the wrong side. This is the right side. But basically I would go around from like left to right, get to the end point, and then go back from left, like I would go back in the opposite way. No, so I never, nope, it's, hold on, I have 2 little skeins here. I could show you. Let me grab a hook, and I'll give you a little example. This is my stretch break while the ads are playing. I'm gonna get my hook. Hi. I'm going to start this, and then I'll show you. I will wait till after ads, though, because it's just easier to see it on the second round than the first. The way that making these squares is so ingrained in me at this point. Okay. I shall wait for the ads to finish. And I shall scoot back a little. It's kind of tricky. Sorry for the not so great camera angles today. It is what it is, though. I'll leave this ended in the meantime. Wouldn't that be, that feels like, I think that you all should be concerned if I did actually have a really good camera set up in here. I have questions if you had a good setup. Yeah, right? Imagine it's like better than my like normal camera quality in my office. I wouldn't use it for streaming. Not judging, but also don't need to know. Yeah, no, that's fair. Listen, what you do in your bedroom is like, you know, what you do in your bedroom. Today I'm just broadcasting it. Wow, Megan, where'd that overhead cam come from? No, man, the overhead's never gonna have a good angle. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, let me show you. So, here's round one. Okay? So, I started with green, and I'm ending with orange. So, I undid that so you can see. So, I'm chaining 2. And then I'm joining into my first green with a slip stitch. And then most people work granny squares in one motion. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn it around and I'm going to go back the other way. So I'm going to slip stitch into that corner. And I'm going to make a double crochet. I'm going to make another double crochet into that corner, right? So now I'm going back the opposite way. So now I'm going to go around all the orange as part is just the normal way that, you know, you do a granny square like this. Do chain 2 in the corner. We're going around. We're coming up on the green. Not me doing an extra one. Okay. All right. Now in this corner where the green and the orange meet, I'm going to do 2 orange double crochets in that corner. Okay. So I'm making my second row. And now I'm going to chain 1 in the orange, and then I'm going to drop the orange yarn. I'm going to be done with it. I'm going to put it off to the side, and I'm going to pick up the green. And I'm going to pull through the green to make my second chain. Now there is this long thread, but I found that you can't even see it. Like you don't even notice it when you stitch. So now I'm going to do 2 double crochets. See, look, that long thread disappears. You don't see it anymore. It's not even there. So I'm going to do 2 double crochets with the green in that corner. So now I have completed my corner. Yeah, when I tell you that I got really used to doing this pattern, like, I don't need to look. Like, this ended up being, there's so many squares. Anyway, oh, I'll go all the way around. So here's the corner now with the orange and the green. And then I'm finishing the green here. 1, 2, 3. It's clever. It only gives me 2 sets of ends to weave in, the beginning ones and the end ones. So now I'm at this corner. Oops, you can't see. And I'm going to chain 2. Okay, and I'm going to slip stitch to the orange where I started. So this is the pretty side here. And that's how you make it so nice and crisp without having to change your yarn every time that you are or cutting yarn every round. And the other thing too, I've always found with doing granny squares that alternate, like going left to right versus right to left, is that they don't end up with that weird shift. Like a lot of granny squares in the center, they end up kind of shifting strangely, and it's because they pull, because like everything is going in the same direction. And when you do it this way, you don't get that weird pull. It's much more even. So there you go. If you stuck around till the end, there's your Megan tip. Maybe I'll make a video and put it on YouTube, because it's a pretty neat technique. And it makes a really nice looking square. You're welcome. Okie dokie, friends. That's gonna do it for us today, because I have to go and cook dinner now. Well, first I have to put this all the way because I need to sleep here tonight. So I'm gonna clean up in here first, and then I'm gonna go make dinner. I don't have anything like set up. I don't even have like Twitch open to raid, so we're just gonna wrap up here. What I can do, maybe, oh god, I don't even know if nope. Do I have my end credits? I don't think the credits will play. Nope. But I can say thank you all for being here today. Thank you for hanging out in my bedroom with me all stream. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. As a reminder, I will not be here this weekend. I take the weekends off. I'll probably be working on this blanket some more. Anywho, thank you all for keeping me company and being here however long you were, whether you were chatting or lurking. Truly, I appreciate you, and I'm very grateful for you all. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone, friends. Eat something tasty, drink some water, okay? You're beautiful, but you're dehydrated. Take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people, okay? Yes, enjoy the rest of your F off Friday, and I will see you on Monday, okay? Goodbye.